My bad.
Hello, and welcome
To Friendship Pending.
with Jessica and Jordan. This is episode 7. And this one we're
I was
gonna...
waiting for you to hold up the 5.
Oh. Well, I guess, yeah. I was like, that's 25. Or 52.
Or 5, 6, 7.
This is us, guys. Hello. It's been a day. Well, we're gonna do things a little different today.
Oh, yeah. Am I reading first or are you?
I don't care. We're gonna do some Am I the Asshole?
But I'm not. I'm
And
going
then
to do a confession.
Yeah, she's gonna do confessions. I'm gonna do Am I the Asshole? And
Sorry.
discuss what we think. And are we the asshole? Or is this person the asshole? Not us, personally. Like, we didn't do it, but...
Yeah, we're not assholes.
No.
I mean, we can be.
Yeah.
I have one.
Same. Okay, go for it. Which one is yours? Yours is confession. Ooh, okay, let's listen.
So it says throwaway account because everyone involved knows my main account.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do. I've been sleepless for days because of this. I need to get this all off my chest or my heart might explode. My wedding is on the 19th and my bachelorette party was last Saturday and was organized by my best friend, Lucy. I partied with my bridesmaids, had some shots, and they were so excited for me marrying the love of my life, Erwin. We've been together for 3 years. Also, are you using real names or fake names?
It's spam. Fake names.
After the party, everyone was wasted and went home, leaving Lucy and I in the Airbnb. I was not that drunk, at most tipsy, so I helped her clean up because I'll be staying the night with her too. While we're cleaning, she's silent, which is very not her. She was very active during the party, so I thought she's just tired, so I told her I can finish up and she can rest. So she went to the bedroom. While I was finishing the dishes, she returned to the kitchen. She told me that she needs to tell me something.
Oh, God.
So I stopped what I was doing. Then she said she's sorry. She did not expect that Erwin will ask me for marriage because it was a bet gone wrong.
What?
I was confused and asked her to elaborate, but what she basically told me is that when I first introduced them to each other, she and Erwin had a bet that if he could get me to marry him, she will exclusively date him. Apparently, they have been secretly dating since before I met Erwin. Their relationship was toxic, so they have these constant breaks, but on this particular break, she allowed him to date anyone. That's when Erwin and I met. When I asked her why she's only telling me this now, she said that she felt guilty. She didn't want to hurt me, but she didn't want to take full accountability and acknowledge Erwin's part in this. She was trying to convince Erwin to come clean together, but he refused and told her, nah, the bet was long gone because he was genuinely in love with me already. When I asked her if she still has feelings for Erwin, she answered yes, and she realized how good of a man Erwin is now. When I asked if Erwin knows how she feels about him, she answered no, but if I allow her, she'll confess her feelings for him. At that point, I just left. I had no energy left, even if I want to slap her at the moment. I felt so played and betrayed and humiliated. The two constant people in my life made me a pawn to their sick games. I don't know what to do, where to start. I'm so confused. It's been 3 days and I haven't told anyone yet. Not even Erwin, who is in HK. Not even my parents. Lucy hasn't tried to contact me,
Maybe
and I
Hong
think
Kong.
maybe. And I think she didn't say anything to Erwin yet. The wedding's in 2 weeks. How do I face this?
Fuck that shit. Peace.
Additional info from OP.
Okay. Well, first, before we go there.
Okay.
What would you do if I came to you and I said me and Jake had a bet? I would be like,
Jake and I are in love. I would laugh. I would think you're joking.
Yeah. But also I'd be like, no, we're not getting married. Like, it's done now. Like, all I would ever think about in my entire marriage is it's all a lie.
I think that I would have a conversation with Jake and then probably postpone the wedding and go from there.
Man.
I don't know. But
I guess it would be like
you and I are very different.
Yeah, that is true. We can't even use us.
because you have a different point of life where you're like,
Yeah.
cut off.
Yeah.
And I have a different view of life where my dad is so forgiving
Yeah.
or like
No, I
just
get it.
non-confrontational.
I'm very like, you do me wrong, I cut you out of my life.
Yeah,
And I
and
just
I'm
keep
like,
going.
okay, I'm an idiot. Go ahead, do it again.
You're not a fucking idiot.
But
What?
like,
I get what you mean, yeah. But no, I just don't know. I would be devastated.
yeah, I would
I
have to
would.
have a conversation with that person, and like if I felt like they were being genuine or not, I would have to go from there.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so far away.
I know. You don't have magic powers. And we can't even pause it.
Nah.
You can get up and go get it.
I know, but I got all the
I was gonna grab your.
Okay, touch it right there.
Pause this for a moment. She will be right back.
Oh,
I'm just
no,
kidding. We're
it's
not
fine.
pausing. I'm just seeing if I can move it because the lighting like makes me
Oh,
look
did you
real
hear that?
pale.
Did you hear that?
What cracked?
My hip.
Yeah, we're getting old. Everything cracks. I get up and my ankles crack, my knees crack, everything cracks.
Snap, crackle, pop. Just call me Rice Krispie treat.
Sorry about that mic little noise. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, I want to
okay,
read
keep
this.
reading. Okay, keep reading. This is already, see, this gives me anxiety. You say my shows give you.
Oh my god. Okay, I get here and she's watching SVU Victims Unit.
Law and Order.
Yeah.
Love it. It's my
I
background show.
I do too. That one I can handle more. But then she puts on 911 and there's this little girl trapped with a dog and then they rescue her and then one guy dies and I'm like sitting and then I just want you to know that if I don't make it through and I'm like, what are you making me watch? Grey's Anatomy, that shit, I can't do it. I'm not, no thank you. Okay. Anyway.
Story.
It says, hi, I've been reading comments and a lot of you have been helpful. Thank you for your kind words. When I wrote my original post, I was emotional. Maybe that's why I've omitted some important facts. Also, I'm not a native English speaker, so maybe some stuff was lost in translation. Just want to add something here for context. Lucy and I have been friends for 11 years since high school. We even attended the same university, but different courses. During college, we had a bit of a falling out due to our busy schedules, but after graduation, we reconnected. But she isn't as open to me now as she was before. When I asked her about her love life, she'll say that she's not ready for dating, only do casual flings. She once introduced me to her then boyfriend, so yes, I admit I was kind of a crappy friend and did not keep up with her flings. I work corporate and Lucy works remotely, so sometimes she stays for a month or so on an island or a beach, so we rarely see each other. But when we get together, but we always get together when she's in my city. Lucy is not my maid of honor. My sister's my maid of honor.
Okay.
But she's still in
The wedding.
Oh. Uni for exams, so Lucy took over planning the bachelorette party. Oh, her sister's still in a university for exams, so Lucy took over. Okay, got it. When I said that I introduced Lucy and Erwin to each other, I meant I introduced Erwin as my boyfriend to Lucy. Sorry if that's confusing. As for Lucy and Erwin's relationship, I don't know the timeline yet. Update.
Oh god.
Hi y'all. A lot of you here DM me for updates, so here. Whoa.
What?
I don't know. Pinosh keen ring to shanging off my chest community when I realized.
I don't know what the hell that is.
I don't know. I figured I owed everyone an update, especially those who reached out. Original post in my profile. Hi everyone. I did not expect this post to blow up when I wrote my original post. Oh, wait, no. I read that. I admitted I didn't when
We
I
just want to know the
I
answer,
know.
bitch. Did you marry him?
Maybe why when I was emotional, maybe that's why I admitted. English lost in translation. I also commented the history. I also commented on my original post about my history with Lucy if you're interested. A little history of how Erwin and I met. We met at a company event. My company was the host and his was one of our clients. We bonded over the after party and it exchanged numbers. Days after he added me on Facebook, I actually saw that he and Lucy were mutual friends. So I asked him if they knew each other. He answered yes, and they met during their internship days, but they weren't close. I asked
Mm.
Lucy too, and she confirmed it, so I didn't make a big deal of it. We began casually dating, no labels, to see where things go. I know that he's been seeing someone else at that time, and I did too. But when we admitted to wanting to make things official, we broke up with our casual flings, and the rest is history. I appreciate everyone who's reached out. Thank you for the kind messages. It made me realize to think of my situation logically. I did. Erwin and I already talked. I picked him up from the airport yesterday and told him about Lucy's confession. He went pale, but was calm. He told me to ask everything I want to know, and he will answer truthfully. I'll try to summarize everything here. Hold on. Sorry, I have a bit of itch.
Man.
Did he know that I was Lucy's best friends when we met? No. They didn't talk much about their personal lives when they were together, but he knows that Lucy's best friend's name is my name. But when we met, he didn't really put the pieces together. How long were they dating before we met? He did not keep count because they were on and off again, but they were casually seeing each other for around 4 months before we met. And in his mind, they were never official as they did label their relationship. He did try to pursue her, but she kept messing with his head. So when she allowed him to date when they were on a break, he thought of it as a way out. Did he really bet on me? Yes. But he did not take it seriously. He also did not initiate it. When did the bet happen? It happened days after I introduced him
So wait, then
and
Lucy
Lucy.
made the bet with him,
Yeah,
saying
he
if
admitted that
you,
since we were still not exclusively dating, he still sees Lucy. Lucy initiated the bet, and if he does win, she will know that he's mature enough to seriously date.
and so then she would date him,
Yeah.
even though she's never wanted to date him. Okay, I think Lucy's a little fucked up in the head, but
Yeah.
keep going.
When did their relationship end? A month or so before we made our relationship official. He already broke things off with Lucy because he was starting to fall for me. Lucy took it well and didn't even bring up the bet.
Wow.
Why all of a sudden Lucy brought up the bet? Lucy started bringing it up after we made our engagement official. He admitted to have forgotten about the bet until she reminded him of it. So when Lucy reached out to come clean, he refused because he didn't really think that it was serious. Is he aware of Lucy's feelings? No, he genuinely thinks that Lucy is happy for us. And then she goes on to say, right now, I don't know where to go from here. I believe him, but I just don't like the idea that the foundation of our relationship is from a bet. Whether it be serious or not, it's still not good. Can we rebuild trust from here? I don't know, but I'm willing to try. Aside from this issue, Erwin's been a great boyfriend, and I don't want to make harsh decisions about us and regret it in the end. What I do know now is that we need to call off the wedding. He told me that he'll under. Oh, what I do know now is that we need to call off the wedding. He told me that he'll understand if I don't want to go on with the wedding anymore, but he asked me to consider our relationship because he loves me and he'll do anything to regain my trust back. I also learned that Lucy actually tried to contact Erwin days after the bachelorette party, but Erwin missed her calls. She's still not reaching out to me, but I don't care anymore. Many of you say that she's sabotaging our relationship. This is her last ditch effort to have Erwin by herself, and I think you're right. It just hurts that our 11 years of friendship have to end this way. So, there. I think this will be my last update. Everything from here on will be Erwin and I's decision. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Wow. That's a shitty friend.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say.
right?
That's a shitty freaking friend. Like, mm-mm. Well,
So,
I have a couple of Am I the Bad Guy stories. They're short, they're not that long.
okay, but
What? What?
I guess I definitely don't understand. Like,
Why did
I think
he?
Lucy's in the wrong there.
For sure.
I think Erwin manned up, you know, and like was like,
Yeah,
ask me whatever. Who knows if he's really being truthful,
true.
but only,
Only the two of them will ever know
yeah,
because no one else will ever know.
yeah.
But I do like that he like told her the truth of everything. Like, yes, we did make a bet. Yes, this. Yes, I liked her. She never liked me. But what I don't like is that she was like, "Oh, I don't like you. I don't like you. But if you get her to marry you,
Right.
I will then date you." Like, why would you even
Why would
set
it,
your friend
why,
up in the
for
beginning?
that failure?
Yeah.
And why would
Because
you go
did
that
she think that it
extreme?
would never go to the point to where they'd get married?
But like,
Like, but at that point, if you saw them getting
that's
serious,
so
yeah,
extreme.
why wouldn't you say something earlier?
Right.
Why wait until the Bachelorette? Like, even if it was a joke in the beginning because she didn't think they were gonna get serious,
She's not a real friend.
no. But also, like, should say something like, "Hey, we made a joke. It was a joke because I never thought it was gonna happen, but I see you guys are getting serious. I want to get this out in the open."
Right.
But you wait until the Bachelorette, and the weekend's 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
Nah, you can forget about Lucy. Say goodbye.
She's probably married. They probably got married.
Hopefully, I guess we'll never know.
Yeah.
She didn't update us. Well,
All
these are
right, let's
just.
hear an Am I the
This is
Asshole?
just short little things. Says the bridesmaid dress debacle.
Oh, God.
I was a bridesmaid in my best friend's wedding, and she picked hideous sneeze colored dresses. What is a sneeze colored dress?
Booger.
Ew. And she said we couldn't alter them. I secretly had mine tailored to actually fit me, and I looked good. She was pissed and said I stole attention. I say I just refused to look like a wrinkled banana. Am I the bad guy? What? I get like it's your day and stuff, but
No, I was all for you guys picking whatever
yeah.
dress you were
I don't think
comfortable
the
in.
bridesmaid's
You wanted your
bad.
titties out, pull those titties out.
Yeah.
You wanted your butt out, let that butt hang. Like, I don't care.
Same. I was like,
You're in my photos forever. I want this shit to look good.
I don't want it to look shit. Yeah, that's how I thought about it too.
I
I'm
don't
like,
want no wrinkly bananas in my photos.
oh my god. Okay, the next one is the playlist sabotage.
Oh my God. Real quick though, do you remember how I almost couldn't fit in the dress, my bridesmaid's dress at your wedding?
No, but
I
I
got
couldn't.
too fat.
I couldn't fit. Okay, so my wedding was a long time ago, 2013.
I know.
But for her wedding, I got a dress, and it fit everywhere except for my tatas.
Oh, I wonder why.
It would not, this much of it would not zip up. And I was like, fuck, like, what am I
Fucking
can't,
double G's over
and
here.
I can't fucking push them down. They're fake. Like, they don't go smushy smush. And so the girls and the bridesmaid, they're like, it's okay. They just folded it. And it looked like a dress on how it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I was so thankful for them. And it looked kind of cuter that way because then it was like more backless.
Yeah.
But oh, I love that both we had that issue. I had that issue with a lot.
I know.
It's
I
like
do
the
too.
Tatas just got it. You can never really.
I can't say that I'm surprised.
Okay, the playlist sabotage. My best friend was dating a guy I knew was trash. She made a romantic playlist for him, and I secretly edited it on her shared Spotify account. Swapped in songs with lyrics like "You're a liar" and "Boy Bye." He noticed, they broke up, and still doesn't know it was me. Okay, that's fucked up.
You gotta own it.
You gotta own it. You gotta say like I get it if a guy's trash. There are situations as best friends, you support each other, you give your opinion, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't change things. You don't, there's things that we've done in the past that we've talked about that, we might not agree with each other and
Yeah.
whatever the case may be, but you're still best friends. You
Yeah.
let them learn it the hard way. And you be there when things go to shit. Or if they don't. That's what best friends are. But don't do that fucking shit. That's some shady shit.
Yeah.
I don't want a friend like that. Don't go on my playlist.
I'd probably tell you right before. I'd be like, I edited your playlist.
FYI. Ooh, the secret breakup agent. My best friend's boyfriend was cheating. She didn't want to believe me, so I made a fake Instagram account, flirted with him, and caught him in 4K. Then I sent her screenshot. She was furious at me. Said I was manipulative. They broke up, but our friendship got weird. Am I the bad guy or just the FBI? How would you like?
I would be mad that you did it without my consent.
Yeah, I'd be mad if you went behind my back and did it too, and didn't tell me, and then just randomly sent me screenshots.
Right.
Like, I get why you're like, she did it. I understand. Like, you want your
Oh,
best
it's
friend.
that thing. I was like, why is my hair looking like my ears like popping out, but it's yours.
Oh, it's the bananas.
No,
It's
it's one of Jason's pictures on the back wall.
yeah, no, no, thank you.
But I don't know that I would make our relationship weird over it. It's not your fault my boyfriend cheated.
Yeah, like you just proved to me that he's a shitty person.
Right.
Thanks. I think I'd be pissed at first, but then I'd get over it.
Yeah.
That I'd get over.
Yeah.
Oh, man, people are crazy. Okay, I've had a similar incident of this.
I can't wait to hear it.
Okay. My best friend forgot my birthday 3 years. Oh, well, I didn't do it 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row. No text, no call, no. So this year, I RSVP'd yes to her birthday brunch, then ghosted. Didn't show up, didn't say anything. Now she's crying and saying I embarrassed her. Am I like, I matched your energy? Am I the bad guy?
No, she's the bad guy. You
Yeah.
don't stoop to the
You
same
don't do
level.
to the. So I did forget one of my best friend's birthday one year. And
Yeah, you did.
and I felt horrible, but I did text like a couple days later.
Uh-huh.
But it was just a time in my life I was going through some shit stuff, and it was just miserable.
Mm-hmm.
And my mind wasn't on everyone else's birthday; it was on the shit that was going on and everything that I was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
We have since got past that. I will not forget another birthday. Me on the other hand, I don't care if you forget my fucking birthday. You forget my birthday. Life goes on. Like, we all have our own lives. We all have shit we're dealing with. Whatever the case may be. But I would never stoop to someone's level like that.
I wouldn't
That
either.
is fucked up.
That's too much.
Especially if you're saying that that's your best friend.
Right.
Ghosting them. I hate that shit. I hate when people. I hate that. My sister, if you're watching this, does that to me a lot. She'll text me saying she wants to hang out, and then she ghosts me.
So have you talked to her since our last episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
So she's gonna help me with Jason on the days, like, because Thursdays I need help now because I'm gonna be working Thursdays, and Jason won't have summer school on Thursday, so I need someone to watch him on Thursdays. So I asked, like, would you help me and pick him up from school? And she said she would. So I'm just hoping, fingers crossed. If not, I'm gonna be sending him to Simi Valley. Just gonna have another ADHD kid on.
It'd be the only one. Taylor and Toby are doing school Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Not
See,
school. I'm sorry.
so,
Camp.
Camp. See,
Yeah.
and then he's doing what Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, and that was when I first had my other job, but
Right.
yeah, no, but I have talked to her. But I was trying to get her to hang out with me tomorrow, and she hasn't responded to me. She hates
Rude.
me. I know.
Well,
I hate
it's
that
fine. You need to
shit.
clean anyways.
I know. Okay, so do you want to read this one? Am I the
Ooh.
asshole?
Okay.
I just picked one.
Okay, so I had PE this Wednesday, and there's a girl with asthma in our class. She had that shit where she couldn't breathe and wanted to use her inhaler, in which my PE teacher said, "No, sit down." She was obviously very scared and basically sobbing, so I stood up for her, telling the teacher that he's a bum and a total loser for the way he acts, abusing his position. I got suspended for 3 days. I will be pursuing this legally with my family, but I wanted to ask teachers or fellow students if my actions were right.
I think they're right.
Yeah.
100% you stood up for the student. Like, I thought it was going to be something so different, but no, the kid has asthma.
One person commented, "I'm an EMT. A severe asthma attack is life-threatening."
Yes. Sean used to go into the hospital.
What he did was endanger that student. He should lose his job at the very least. I hope her parents hire a lawyer too. And then somebody else said, when I was in grade school, a classmate died from an asthma attack. So yes, it is life-threatening. And then somebody wrote, not the asshole. The teacher should be suspended for what he did, as was no joke. So,
Damn.
yeah.
Motherfucker.
You go, girl.
Yeah.
You stand up for that girl.
Okay. I have so many more in here. Okay.
Oh, boy.
She does really good with these long stories.
Am I really the asshole? A few weeks ago, I was scheduled for a first date with a guy I've been talking to for over a month. At that point, we had 3 or 4 phone calls of about 7 or 8 hours each. We were texting regularly and had all the right things in common. On the day of our planned date, one of my associates had a miscarriage at work. She was fine, laughing, talking, joking 1 second. And when she stood up from the table to wash her plate at the sink, it was like someone turned a faucet on in her body. And her child was making his exit in the most traumatic, horrific way possible. Since she has no family nearby and had to be ambulanced to the hospital, I followed the rig and went with her so she wouldn't be alone. As soon as I knew I may be late or not make it, I texted the guy with a brief summary of what happened and let him know that I'd keep him posted. This was at 1:07. Her sister arrived from the next state at roughly 4:30. And at 4:50ish, I texted the guy and let him know that I was going to go home, take a shower, and that I would be able to meet him for our date. Never heard back from him until the next day. When he did text back, all he said was, "Fine, I'm glad she's okay." I hadn't heard from him for about a week and a half, so I texted him and said that I was sorry about how things turned out, but that I'd like to reschedule our date because I had enjoyed getting to know him and would like to meet him in person. The text I got back says verbatim, "Shouldn't stand me up for a reason that didn't really have to stand me up."
What?
I'm having a hard time reconciling why he feels like I stood him up when I texted him immediately and then followed up when I knew I could still meet him that evening. And secondly, he why he would have expected me to leave her alone during one of the most tragic events that any woman could ever go through.
Girl, bye. You don't need
I
that.
just have to know if I'm the asshole in this situation because he's making me feel like I did something terrible, but I feel like I did the right thing. I wouldn't leave a stranger to suffer that situation on their own. It
Girl,
says,
bye.
throw down Reddit. I'm ready for whatever y'all have to say. And then somebody wrote, you dodged a bullet for sure.
For sure. That is not a man you want to be. Oh my god.
Not the asshole. The trash took itself out. For
Oh
real
my
though.
god.
Like, no.
No.
And
like,
men will never, there are men like that though.
yeah. And they'll never understand what a woman goes through when they go through something like that. Like, 1 minute you're just happy, laughing, whatever, and the next minute you're going through a miscarriage. Like, no. That is horrible. What a fucking dick face. Sorry, pardon my language.
It's okay. I dropped the MFs on the last episode.
What?
You're welcome.
What is this one? Oh, God.
Oh, boy.
Let's see if I can do this one. I'm not very good at reading. Long episodes. I'm just kidding. Stories. Okay, so 18 female, and my girlfriend, 18 female. Okay, this is interesting. Have been together for a bit, but she started initiating like stuff. And she only ever texts me when she's in the mood. We always argue, and she only ever sends me old pictures that line up perfectly with her old relationship. I confronted her about it, and she got mad and told me, "So what? You should be happy. I send you anything at all." What? And she told me I had to give her a valid reason as to why I don't like it, and I told her it it made me feel like our relationship. Sorry, these people also don't know how to write because literally it's what it says. Made me feel like our relationship was purely sexual, and I love my girlfriend and all. But she only ever gets mad at me when I talk to her about my problems and issues I have in our relationship. She said communication was key, but when I try to communicate, she makes me seem like an awful person And every time we argue, she sends me screenshots of her conversation with her friends talking about our problems anyways. I'm rambling. I just want to be a problem for I don't want to be a problem for her, and I think she's the most beautiful woman in the world. Edit.
Edit.
Sorry about the bad grammar. Okay, yeah. Bad grammar. During the middle of typing all of this, I felt like I was having a panic attack. Second edit. Second edit. I wanted to give more context. The first time we argued was after she got mad I wouldn't call her even though I was on a trip and sleeping in my siblings' living room. She kept trying me and
She kept telling me
oh
I
my
was
god.
acting just like her exes. And she said she knew I'd be just like them and told me I made her feel like relapsing.
The grammar's really bad.
And then I ignored her, which was dumb on my part. The next day, she started arguing with me again. Then, when I finally told her I was tired of arguing, she broke up with me, so I stopped answering she broke up with me. And then she was begging me to give her a chance, and she acted like it didn't happen. As I posted this, she told me I made her feel like committing because apparently I have a huge impact on her.
Okay, well, that's toxic. You should get out of that.
Yeah.
That's
You cannot be responsible for somebody else's choices with what they do.
no, absolutely not. Sorry. Whoa.
I was happy.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And you can't put your own happiness on someone else.
Yeah.
Like, you have to find a way to work within yourself to figure your shit out.
100%.
Otherwise, you're going to constantly be dependent on somebody else making you happy or sad or mad or all that stuff.
There's some crazy shit out there, people. Why can't we just...
Why can't we be friends?
Why can't we be friends? Yeah, friends. Well, that's exciting. That was some lovely stories. I want to do more of those, but I want people to like send us. I'm not just talking into our crotch. I don't know if they're like
that's where I had it. You moved it back.
I don't know. I just sat forward. This is life. We're figuring shit out as we go. I want people to send in confessions. I want to know secrets that you haven't told, whether it's your significant other, whether it's your best friend, your parents, your sisters, your siblings, anything. You know? That'd be fun.
It would be fun.
And you can be anonymous. We'll just read your stories.
Anonymous.
And
then we'll try and guess who you are.
No. No, we won't do that. We won't.
I will.
Oh my god. No.
And be like,
I'm not even going to tell her.
Who did this?
Watch. She'll be totally wrong. But I think that'd be fun. I want to do every couple episodes. Oh, when was that?
At Disneyland, a memory popped up.
She's,
I didn't mean to click it. But my babies are so little and so cute.
So cute. But yeah. So if you guys want to share anything, get anything off your chest, please. We're going to post about it on our Instagram. So you guys could write in if you want.
Yeah.
Send out messages to people we know. And we'll just get stories. Yeah. I think every so often we do that after a couple updates on us, our life, and just read some stories and talk about how we would do it, what we would do. How we would react.
If we've done it.
Yeah. Excuse you.
It didn't come out.
Well.
It's stuck.
Oh, God. So I think that's our episode. This girl's trying to burp and she can't. I think she needs to go get burped. Little tap on the back.
Help me out.
So what are you doing after the rest of the day now? Just gonna go.
I gotta start packing up.
Yeah.
I have my clothes packed. Taylor's clothes. I need to get Toby's clothes, and then pack up some food.
Yeah.
Because we're going to the beach.
Yeah, and I'm gonna meet them there.
Yeah.
For one day.
We'll see if she actually shows up.
I will show up.
She said that last week too.
Well, this week I'm going because I'm actually off.
Mhm.
And I'm off Saturday. And Jason is with me. And I've already told him, so he'll
Oh,
hold
well,
me.
then you're showing up.
Yeah. He'll hold me accountable.
I'm using Jason's blanket. Thank you, Jason, because it was so cold. It's always so cold in
I
here.
have to have it cold in here.
I have to be a cold icicle.
Yeah. And then
But
she's
there's
fine.
tape all over it.
Yeah, my son loves to play with, he likes to make things. And so right now he has like tinfoil in his room and tape. And he was making a bunch of different things.
I'd rather it be tinfoil and tape than anything else. So,
yeah.
thank you.
I'd rather him just play with his fucking Legos that are in his room. He can build easily with that shit. No, instead he has to use my tinfoil
You didn't
and
get
my
where I was
tape.
going.
Oh, where are you going? Oh God, I don't know where she's going. He went right over the head. I'm over here like, no, he just plays with trash.
No, play with Legos.
I gotta shave my legs.
What are you gonna do?
What?
When he gets to that age and he's
What?
like, what if you walk in on him?
I have. He's already okay. Boy moms out there. Yes, you don't have to deal with this shiznits.
Yeah, I do.
Not with a boy.
No, but I have to deal with it with Taylor, try to clean the sand out. And
I get
tickled.
that.
I was like, oh, no,
Yeah.
we're just cleaning sand.
Well, I gotta walk in and see a hard little penis. So, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, no, he's only he's curious.
I get it. I just am not ready for it.
I'm not either. So I just shut the door and walk back out. And just let him be. So when his door's closed now, I go, knock, knock, knock. Jason, I'm coming in. Because I'm so scared. Because when he was younger, he would be like interested in it too.
Uh-huh.
And so I used to have to tell him, like, Jason, you can't like play with it around other people. Like,
right.
It's bath time, private time, or in your room. Private time.
Yeah.
Like that's a private time thing.
Yeah.
So now, but I have walked in. Brian has walked in one time with his pants around his ankles. He said, nope, I'm not doing that. Your child's in there. Go get him. But I mean, they're boys. Like, and I also don't want to tell him, like, don't touch it.
Well, yeah.
Because I don't want him to be, like, scared. Like, we're all curious. Like, be curious. If you have questions, ask questions. Just, I don't know what to tell you because I don't have one.
Right.
So.
I have a friend who has 3 boys, and they're getting to the age where, like.
Oh, God.
You know.
I couldn't even imagine having 3
they're
boys.
Getting interested.
Yeah.
And she explained to them, just know that if you play with it long enough, stuff will come out.
Yeah. I need to start telling them that.
What?
So they're going to probably try to go play to see if the stuff will come out. Oh, no. I have to tell him that.
I'm sure he already knows.
Oh, God. Ew. It's probably on that blanket. I hope you enjoy it.
That's why I said the tea.
Oh, God. I didn't even think of that, to be honest. My mind didn't even go there. My mind was just going that he was just...
That's how you know I'm the perverted one.
Fucking A. Shit. If you guys have any advice... I'm just kidding. I'm just very open. I just tell him anything.
Yeah.
He came to me and asked me where babies came from, and I told him.
Yeah.
I said a little spermie and an egg fertilizes and makes a baby, and it's in mommy's belly. Well, it's not in mommy's belly, but it was.
I mean, technically, you still got eggs.
Yeah. They need to go bye-bye. Someone else want them? I wish I could just give them away.
Why don't you, like, donate them or something?
Because then I don't know if I want...
Little Jessica's running around?
Yeah. I don't want something to come up later on and be like, oh, I want to find out who my mom is. Even though they donated the eggs. And I don't know if that's a thing.
I think so. What would you do?
I'd be... No, that's what I don't want. I'm good with one.
Well, what if they weren't like, I want you to be my mom? Because obviously you're not, like, really their mom.
Yeah, I know.
But what if they're like, I want to know about my genetics?
I'd be like,
they're fucked up. Good luck.
Be like, good luck. No, you don't. No, you don't. Take a DNA test and find out.
I'm 100% that bitch.
Oh my god, no, I can't have that. I'm good with just him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that. I need him to start becoming a little boy. I spoil him too much.
Yeah, you do. But I spoil mine too, so it's okay.
Yeah. What are we gonna do?
All right. Well.
That's our
Oh.
story. We're sticking to it.
Yeah. Do you have any other highs and lows of your week?
My high is getting a new job because I quit my last job, and that was my last high. My new high is getting the job. My low is I think I'm gonna follow in your footsteps and being a little bit more patient with my son.
Mm. It's hard.
I think with like my stress and my anxiety and everything that I go through, sometimes I could get very impatient.
Mm-hmm.
Like even this morning, I snapped.
Did you?
Yeah, but like I've learned not to snap too bad, but it's more of like I just get so impatient. I get so like frustrated, and I have to like bite my tongue, walk away.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to namaste.
Namaste.
What about you?
My high is going to the beach.
Yes. Oh, can't wait.
Because there's something about the ocean, the sound that just like
Just laying there, falling
washes
asleep.
me to like be zen.
I'm with you. This is why we would go kayaking.
I know. We need to go again.
When we go on now that I have weekends off, we should go to boat days.
Yes. My low is not having a job.
You're
It's
fine.
getting real stressful.
You're gonna be great. You're gonna find something.
Join my OF. Just kidding. I don't have one.
Yeah.
Myself some booty hole pictures. Just
Oh
kidding.
my god.
I always say it. I'm too scared to do it. I won't do it. But you want to see my feet?
I have taken a picture of your booty in the shower.
Yeah. You sent it to Jake. It was the Bachelorette, right? Yeah.
That's us. We get naked.
But I'll sell my feet pictures.
Yeah.
I just don't want to rub them in pasta.
Why?
It's so weird.
You can also.
But I'll put socks on. I'll wear them all day, and I'll write your name with my toes, and I'll send you the socks.
Ooh.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got stinky feet. Let's go.
Great. We don't need any like weird. Now we're gonna have like these people watching our videos and be like, "Can we get some socks?"
Yeah. Send me what size. Send me what size, what brand.
You want underwear too?
No, I won't do that. That's my DNA.
True. Same with your sweat.
I mean, yeah, but you just smell it more so.
What do you mean? You smell that too?
Ew. That's just like too intimate for me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, people do it.
Have you sold underwear?
No.
Have you sold a bra?
No. I've not sold any clothing.
Have you sold a butt picture?
No.
Your titties?
I haven't sold like a full titty, but like cleavage.
You got money for it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That was in the past.
I give that out for free.
Yeah, I mean now I do. I shake them. Too.
I mean,
look
I
at my
don't
cat
send
in the
it.
background. Hey, Tinka baby.
I didn't notice her.
This is my girl. She is my number one.
We shared breakfast. All right. Well.
Yeah. We love you.
Next time.
Till next time. If you guys have any comments, please
confessions.
Leave them. Confessions. You'll be anonymous. Please like, follow, subscribe. If you don't want to listen to it, just listen to it. It's fine. You guys are good. We're good. We'll make you laugh. If you want to hear anything, let us know. Love you. Bye.
Why was my finger so weird?